Phoebe and the Spelling Bee, Part 1. Friday, we will have our first spelling bee, announced Miss Ravioli. Here's a list of words you should know. I slid down in my chair. I'm gonna be sick on Friday, I whispered to Katie. Don't be silly, Phoebe, said Katie. Spelling is easy. I'm allergic to spelling, I told her. I'll help you, said Katie. We ate lunch together. Katie looked over the spelling list. This will be a breeze, she said. I drew dots all over my arm and started groaning. Oh! What's the matter? Said Katie. I think I've got chicken pox, I said. Spell actor, said Katie. A-K-D-O-R, I said. That's what it sounds like, said Katie, but it's spelled differently. She showed me the word on the spelling list. I saw that you could break the word into two parts, act and or. Phoebe and the Spelling Bee, Part 2. The next morning, Miss Ravioli asked how many students had been studying for the spelling bee. Everyone raised their hand, except me. I was under the table, studying my shoes. Phoebe, said Miss Ravioli, have you looked at your spelling list? I sat up in my chair. Once there was an actor who played a brontosaurus. Everybody laughed. I sank in my chair. Settle down, class, said Miss Ravioli. It sounds like Phoebe has an unusual way of learning words. I looked at Katie's spelling list on the way home. Try spelling graceful, she said. The actor who played a brontosaurus was graceful, I said. You're great at making up stories, said Katie, but the spelling bee is in 3 days. I know, I said. Then I ran to get some ice cream. I knew I had better study or I would really embarrass myself at the spelling bee. Grandfather's journey. My grandfather was a young man when he left his home in Japan and went to see the world. He wore European clothes for the first time, and he began his journey on a steamship. The Pacific Ocean astonished him. For 3 weeks, he did not see land. When land finally appeared, it was the New World. He explored North America by train and riverboat, and often walked for days on end. Deserts with rocks like enormous sculptures amazed him. The endless farm fields reminded him of the ocean he had crossed. Huge cities of factories and tall buildings bewildered yet excited him. He marveled at the towering mountains and rivers as clear as the sky. He met many people along the way. He shook hands with black men and white men, with yellow men and red men.